Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the last 10 book tag and let's just have fun. Let's have fun, guys. Okay, so the last 10 book tag was created by Mark Nash. I will leave his link down in the description box. Hopefully it's still available. But this is all talking about the last 10 things that you sort of read or last 10 that kind of fall into these categories of these questions. So it's 10 questions and you're supposed to pick the last from for these 10 questions. It will make sense as I go along. So question number 1, the last book that I did not finish was, let's see, pulling out my handy dandy book journal, which is so awesome, because I'm recording on my phone. Let's see, what was it? Because I don't remember it. I have read plenty of books since I last DNF'd a book. And the last book that I did not finish was weeks ago, and still not finding it. So it was Unbreakable by Georgia Kaufman. This was part of the Salvation Society, and I did not enjoy this book. It was a slow burn, and it was a super slow burn. And if I am not mistaken, there's actually like some unnecessary cheating that goes on in this book that I was just like not here for. Didn't find it sexy, didn't find their angst over the situation sexy or find it entertaining in any way. So sorry, that's how that one went. Let's see. Question number 2 is the last book that I reread, and that's a really, really easy one because I am still currently rereading it, and that is The Life of Anna Saga series books. There's 5 of them, and I finished book number 1, and I am now making my way through the rest of them, and woo! I am so glad that I am taking my time, because the darkness is like encapsulating me again, and wow, I cannot believe I read them as fast as I did read them the first time. So now I'm like, who the darkness, oh, the darkness. Question number 4 is the last book you said you read but didn't. I don't lie about the books that I read. If I read the book and I didn't like it, then I'll say that. If I DNF a book or do not finish a book, I will say that. I don't shy around not finishing books. If I finish it, I rate it. If I don't finish it, I DNF it and still kind of rate it, write on it, and, go about my business. Question number 3 is the last book that I bought, and book that I actually bought with my own money. What was the last book that I bought? And I don't think it's down here. No. Where is that last book? What is the last book? I bought Follow Your Heart by Brenda Jackson. This is the newest book from the Love in Catalina Cove series, and it's not down here. I'm very surprised by this, but it's not down here, but this is the last book that I purchased. Okay, question number 5 is the last book you wrote in the margins of. I very rarely write in the margins. Oh wait, I very rarely read physical books, so there's no writing in any margins for me. Thanks very much. I don't know. So I guess I could change that to the last one that I highlighted in like e-reader format, and I don't even know that one because I'm not a big annotator. I don't go into books to critically tear them apart. That's why I'm not a beta reader or a critical reader for the most part. Yeah, I read to find emotions in the story, and that's how that goes. Question number 6 is the last book you had signed. Did I bring those down here? I did not bring them down here. I am failing at this. So I received a copy of Wild Ride by Kim Lorraine. Then I also received my Patreon copies from Katie Robert, which was Broderick and Seducing My Guardian. I think it was Seducing. Yes, Seducing My Guardian. And all 3 of those books are signed by the authors. Question number 7. The last book that I lost. Kind of hard to lose books when I barely leave my house. So yeah, no, there's no losing of books. There's no lost books here. The last question number 8 is the last book that I had to replace. Do you not see my shelves back here? Do you not see the shelves that are back here? Do you not? I don't. Why would I need to replace a book? Why? Why would I need to replace one? No. There's no replacing books. I might have duplicates, but no replacing. Question number 9 is the last book that I had an argument over. This is probably gonna be a good one. Good one. Which one do I want to talk about? What book do I want to talk about that I had an argument with someone over that I just could not understand? Oh crap. Now that I think about it, I'm like, I don't know. What is my life right now? Because I can't even think about the book that I'd like. Is there a book? No. Oh, that's right. Because I don't get into arguments about books when people talk about them. Yeah. Because everyone can have their own feelings about books, and if it's not like mine, that is okay. Because there are plenty of books out there that people love on and are like, oh my God, it's the best thing ever. And I'm like, did we read the same book? Did we read the same book? Because I don't think we did, because I don't understand your love for it. Not for it at all. Like, not at all. And question number 10 is the last book I couldn't get a hold of. Let's see. Last book that I couldn't get a hold of. I think I will have to go with the audiobook for Jackson, which finally came out and I was finally able to receive it. But the book, I had a physical copy of the book, and as I said earlier, I'm not a huge physical reader. So I was waiting for the audiobook to come out, and it kept getting delayed, and then it kept getting delayed, and it kept getting delayed, and then finally it came out, and I'm so glad that I waited to listen to the audiobook than try to read that book. Because I think I would have probably DNF'd the book had I waited, or had I like tried to read it. Just because that's how my mind goes, because there's some Black history in there, and then there is some discussions that are being had that I would not. I would have been like, okay, I'm bored with this. I'm bored with this. I'm bored in the house, and I'm in the house bored. I would have DNF'd it. But listening to it, listening to someone else read it to me as the characters, I am loving it. Mwah! Mwah! And I'm so glad that I have waited and waited and waited and waited for that audiobook to come out. And now I can listen to it and enjoy it in all of its glorious glory, because it is really, really good. Okay. So I think I'm still on endorphin highs from my workout earlier. So this video was probably like super like all over the place and just like, in your face, right? So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. All the information, like I said, the link for the channel, for the original, is down there. So if you want to try this and do your little spin on it, let us know what your last 10 were. I'd be interested to know what your last 10 were. And or you could just answer the questions down in my comment section. We can discuss them, or pick one or two. You don't have to do the whole tag. You don't have to do the whole tag. You don't have to do the whole tag. Okay, so answer a couple questions down in the comment section so we can discuss it about some of your last 10. Give it a thumbs up. All my links are in the description box. My Ko-fi, my PayPal, my Patreon, which we're getting very, very close. Tomorrow night, or this week, we are having a Zoom meeting to talk about The Beach in Winter by Leslie Pike. So if you are interested in this book, go check it out, because we're going to be talking about it in my Patreon group that you can subscribe to for a flash fee of $8 a month. And then you get all of my thoughts and feelings on everything that I read during the weeks and things like that on Sundays. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in another video.
If you come with me tonight, I can show you things you'll never see. If you come